Listen to more at Relationship Stories.
Lana and Riley had been inseparable since their first day of school. They were not just best friends, they were kindred spirits, sharing everything from secrets to dreams. Their bond was unbreakable, or so they thought, until the day a new classmate arrived and changed everything. His name was Evan, and he was the kind of person who effortlessly drew people towards him. With his warm smile, easygoing nature, and a passion for art, Evan quickly became the center of attention in their class. Lana and Riley couldn't help but be captivated by his charm. At first, both Lana and Riley regarded Evan as just another classmate, albeit a charismatic one. They continued to do everything together, including spending time with Evan. But as the days turned into weeks, something began to shift. Lana was the first to feel it. She realized that her feelings for Evan had gone beyond friendship. She was falling in love with him. It was a confusing and bittersweet realization, for she cherished her friendship with Riley and didn't want to jeopardize it. Riley, on the other hand, had been experiencing similar emotions. Unbeknownst to Lana, she, too, had fallen for Evan. The conflict within her heart was just as intense, torn between her deep affection for Lana and the undeniable attraction she felt for their new classmate. One day, after school, Lana decided to confide in Riley about her feelings for Evan. They sat beneath their favorite tree, the same spot where they had shared countless secrets before. Lana's voice trembled as she spoke. "Riley, I need to tell you something. I've fallen in love with Evan." Riley's heart sank upon hearing Lana's confession. She knew that she had to be honest, too. With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "Lana, I have something to tell you as well. I'm in love with Evan, too." The moment was both painful and cathartic. Lana and Riley realized that they were both harboring feelings for the same person, and they had to confront the situation together. They agreed that their friendship was too precious to lose, and they couldn't let their feelings for Evan come between them. Summoning their courage, they decided to talk to Evan, unsure of how he would react. They found him in the art room, his fingers covered in paint as he worked on a canvas. With trembling voices, Lana and Riley admitted their feelings and their fears of damaging their friendship. Evan listened attentively, his expression a mixture of surprise and understanding. He confessed that he had been aware of their growing affection but had been uncertain about how to navigate the situation. What he cherished most was their friendship, and he didn't want to lose that. In the end, the three of them made a pact to prioritize their friendship above all else. They acknowledged that love could be complicated and unpredictable, but that the bond they shared was something truly special. Evan chose not to pursue a romantic relationship with either of them, opting to preserve their friendship and avoid causing pain. Over time, Lana and Riley's feelings for Evan began to wane, replaced by a deeper understanding of the value of their friendship. They remained inseparable, cherishing the memories they had created together. Their bond, once tested by the complexities of love, emerged stronger than ever, a testament to the enduring power of friendship and the willingness to navigate life's challenges together. Lana and Evan's secret relationship began with stolen glances and furtive moments, hidden from the watchful eyes of their mutual friend, Riley. Their shared romantic connection had grown too strong to ignore, and they found themselves drawn to each other with an intensity that could not be denied. Their clandestine rendezvous took place in the quiet corners of their university, behind closed doors, and in the shadows of their friendship with Riley. Lana and Evan were well aware of the risks they were taking, the potential consequences of their actions, but their love seemed too powerful to resist. Their secret dates were filled with whispered confessions, stolen kisses, and the thrill of forbidden love. Each stolen moment deepened their connection and heightened the intensity of their feelings for each other. They were captivated by the passion they shared, even as they continued to keep their relationship hidden. As their love story remained concealed, Riley remained oblivious to the growing emotional distance between Lana and Evan. She had no inkling of their secret romance, believing that her best friends were as close as ever. Little did she know that the very bond she cherished was slowly eroding beneath the surface. However, secrets have a way of coming to light. One fateful day, as Lana and Evan were meeting in their usual secluded spot, Riley stumbled upon them by chance. Shock and betrayal washed over her as she realized the truth: her two closest friends had been hiding a relationship from her. The confrontation was filled with tears, anger, and an overwhelming sense of betrayal. Riley felt like an outsider in her own friendship, her heart shattered by the realization that Lana and Evan had chosen to deceive her rather than confide in her about their love. Lana and Evan, their love exposed and their friend hurt, knew they had to face the consequences of their actions. They admitted their mistakes, their selfishness, and their failure to be honest with Riley. The damage was done, and they understood that their friendship with her would never be the same. Riley, heartbroken and disillusioned, needed time to heal and to come to terms with the loss of trust. She distanced herself from Lana and Evan, seeking solace in her own support network and grappling with the complexities of forgiveness. As Lana and Evan navigated the aftermath of their secret relationship and the impact it had on their friendship with Riley, they realized the gravity of their actions. They had chosen to prioritize their love for each other over their bond with their friend, and they had paid a steep price for that decision. Their story served as a stark reminder of the consequences of keeping secrets and betraying the trust of those we hold dear. It was a lesson in the delicate balance between love, loyalty, and honesty, and the enduring importance of open communication in preserving the bonds that matter most. Evan was sorry that Riley was disappointed in his friendship. Blinded by her grief, he began to communicate with her more. In the hope of calming her soul, he invited her to be together, promising to break off relations with Lana. Subsequently deceiving both. Evan's secret relationship with both Lana and Riley was a tangled web of emotions and hidden desires. He found himself torn between two people he cared deeply for, unable to choose between the love he felt for each of them. His relationships with Lana and Riley evolved separately, each filled with its own moments of intimacy and connection. Lana brought out his passion and creativity, igniting a fire in his heart with her adventurous spirit and shared interests. Riley, on the other hand, offered him comfort and stability, a sense of home and security that he cherished. Unable to decide between the two, Evan began to navigate the treacherous path of a double life. He went to great lengths to keep his relationships with Lana and Riley hidden from each other, maintaining a facade of innocence even as he danced on the edge of betrayal. Secret dates and whispered confessions became a routine part of Evan's life, as he juggled the affections of two people who were unaware of each other's existence in his heart. He knew that his actions were deceitful and that he was walking a dangerous line, but he couldn't bring himself to choose between Lana and Riley. As time passed, the weight of his secret became increasingly burdensome. Evan was consumed by guilt and torn between the fear of losing both Lana and Riley and the knowledge that he was betraying their trust. He found himself trapped in a cycle of lies and half-truths, unable to see a way out. The situation finally came to a head when, by sheer chance, Lana and Riley discovered the truth about Evan's double life. The confrontation that followed was filled with anger, hurt, and a profound sense of betrayal. Lana and Riley, once close friends, were now united by their shared pain and a sense of disillusionment. Evan, faced with the consequences of his actions, could no longer hide from the truth. He admitted his betrayal and confessed his inability to choose between the two women he loved. It was a heartbreaking moment of reckoning, a painful acknowledgement of the damage he had inflicted on their friendship and on his own heart. As Lana and Riley grappled with the aftermath of the revelation, they decided to distance themselves from Evan, recognizing the need to heal and find closure. Their friendship, once the center of their lives, had been irrevocably altered by the complexities of love and betrayal. Evan, left to reflect on the consequences of his actions, was faced with the realization that his indecision and dishonesty had cost him the love and trust of two people who had meant the world to him. It was a painful lesson in the importance of honesty, self-reflection, and the need to make choices that align with one's values and integrity. The revelation that both Lana and Riley were pregnant with Evan's child added an unexpected layer of complexity to their already tumultuous relationship. It was a situation none of them had anticipated, and it left them grappling with a multitude of emotions and decisions. As the reality of their pregnancies sank in, Lana and Riley were faced with the daunting prospect of co-parenting with Evan, a man who had caused them both immense pain through his secretive relationships. The situation was fraught with uncertainty, as they struggled to navigate the intricacies of their feelings for each other and their shared connection to Evan. Evan, too, was left in a state of profound unease. He had never imagined that his actions would lead to the simultaneous pregnancies of both Lana and Riley. He felt a growing sense of responsibility and guilt, knowing that he had played a significant role in the complex situation they now faced. Together, they decided to seek therapy to help them navigate the challenges ahead. The therapy sessions became a space where they could openly discuss their feelings, concerns, and hopes for the future. It was a process marked by tears, difficult conversations, and a shared commitment to finding a path forward. Lana and Riley's friendship, once strained by betrayal, began to transform as they found solace and support in each other during this challenging time. They recognized the importance of leaning on each other for emotional strength and understanding, despite the complicated circumstances of their pregnancies. Evan, too, made a concerted effort to be present and actively involved in both pregnancies. He attended prenatal classes, medical appointments, and provided emotional support to Lana and Riley. He was determined to be a responsible and loving father to their children, despite the unconventional nature of their situation. The births of their children marked a new chapter in their lives, a chapter filled with the joys and challenges of parenthood. Lana and Riley, although not in romantic relationships with Evan, were united by their shared journey as mothers. They chose to prioritize the well-being of their children and work together to provide a stable and loving environment for them. In time, their bond grew stronger, and they learned to coexist as a unique family unit built on friendship, shared experiences, and the profound love they had for their children. The road had been rocky and filled with unexpected twists, but they had navigated it together, ultimately finding a sense of peace and acceptance in the midst of life's complexities.